Hey, welcome to the channel and welcome to the first ever unboxing going on this channel. We have got a comic box from comicbox.co.uk and we're going to be opening up the Marvel Mystery comic box. It contains 20 issues altogether and it cost me a total of £17. Well, like $16.95 there-ish. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go through all of these. Obviously, you can see I've never opened it. And I'm going to go through them all, show you guys what they are. And then I'm going to go ahead and find out how much each issue is actually worth. So yes, I paid £17 for all of this, for 20 issues. I have no idea what's in here. But then I'm going to go and find out how much this is actually worth. I'm going to be searching all over the internet to see what I can find, and then I will let you know. So let's go ahead and open up this box and see what we've got. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and open this up. So as you can clearly see, I've got the Marvel comic box here. And it's in good nick, no damaging. All recyclable cardboard, very good. In here we've got another bag. MBB, probably for Marvel mystery box. I don't know what that means. And here we go. Right, I'm going to try and keep this upside down so I don't know what I'm looking at. So it's all going to be a surprise for everyone. Okay, here we go. First up, we'll put that there. First up, Original Sin, number 1, Thor and Loki, the 10th Realm. Ooh, it comes with a bonus digital edition. I've never read this, but I've heard a lot about it. They're all bagged, they're all cardboarded. That looks very good. Brilliant. Happy with that. Okay. Next up. All new X Factor, issue 5. Hello Warlock. That's what it says. Just here. Hello Warlock. I don't know who these are. Is this... No, I'm not even going to try and guess. I was going to say, is it Guardians of the Galaxy related? But I have no idea. No idea at all. But we'll look into that. That looks quite good. Next up, X-Men Legacy number 1. Cool. I was wondering if this would come with some number 1 editions. And I'm glad that it has, because there's probably going to be a lot of instances where I haven't read this series or any of the series is here, so it'd be quite good to actually start something new and hopefully enjoy it. So that's that X-Men Legacy number 1. Shadowland issue 3 of 5. Who we got? We got Punisher, Spider-Man, I think that's Moon Knight and Ghost Rider. That looks pretty cool. Nice. Next up, Death of Wolverine, number 1. I don't know how many there are in this, issue, but he's looking quite old there on the cover. He's got Deadpool and Captain America involved as well. That looks really cool. Still nothing on the back. Nice. I'm going to keep these carded. I'm not going to take them out for now. Cataclysm, the Ultimate Last Stand, issue number 1 again. Looks like an Avengers style comic. You've got Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, and is that Nick Fury? That's very cool. Oh, so it was out just before Thor: The Dark World, Thor 2. So it's a few years old then. Next up, Dexter number 2. I don't know what this is. Dexter number 2. That looks quite intense. I like the look of that. Wine on fire, wine bottle on fire. Quite a sinister grin up there. I don't know if it's related to the Dexter TV show. It looks, the font looks similar, but we'll have to read it and find out in the future. Next up, Amazing X-Men: The Beast Unleashed is issue 3. Issue 3 there. I'll be honest, I've never read an X-Men comic. Obviously, I've seen the movies and I've enjoyed them. Well, some of them, and it'd be quite interesting to read the X-Men comics as well. There's quite a few here already. How many are we now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 so far. Number 9, All New X-Men, issue 31. Who's that? Is that Silver Surfer? Or someone else? Or is it... What's his name? The ice guy. Can't remember his name. But anyway, that's quite a cool cover. Quite like that. It's quite simple, quite plain. But there's a lot going on in it. I like that a lot. Next up, number 10. The Bitter March Part 2. Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, The Bitter March Part 2. Just out, just before Captain America Winter Soldier. So I wonder if it'll relate at all to it. That'll be good. But we'll see. We'll have to take a look at that. Next up, we're halfway through. Number 11. Wolverine and X-Men Annual. An Infinity series. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to take a look into that. But that looks very cool. Issue number 1 again. And who we got on the cover? Looks like we got Iron Patriot or War Machine. Thor. And I don't know who this guy is down here. If anyone can let me know in the comments, that would be great. And they're in space by the looks of it. And I don't even see Wolverine. But that's cool. I like that. Another number 1. Number 12. Another Wolverine. Issue 7. Issue 7. There's a lot of variants of Wolverine comics in this. It's quite good. He's a very cool character. I like him a lot. But he looks quite beaten up in this. And looks like he'll be struggling against something. That was cool. I think we're on number 13 now. Ooh, a prelude to Thor: The Dark World. The second film, the second Thor film. Marvel Cinematic Universe official tie-in. That'd be quite cool. A prelude to the film. If anyone's a fan, this would be a good comic for you. Although I don't know that many people who are fans of The Dark World. Limited series, issue 2 of 2. So there's another issue around somewhere. Nice. Number 14, Thanos Rising, number 3. Now, my father is a big fan of Thanos. He says that he should have won in the MCU, but we all know that he didn't. That's cool. Issue 3. I'm not sure how many there are. It doesn't say anywhere in total how many issues there are, but that's cool. Next up, Revolutionary War Alpha. Jeez, I don't know anyone on that cover. If you do, let me know. What issue is this? I don't see an issue number anywhere. Maybe it's just a one-off. Who knows? Looks good though. Looks like a British team because the British flag is in the background there. Uncanny X-Force number 13. Nice, we've got some familiar characters there. Storm at the front. Looking very cool. Again, like I've said, I've never read any X-Men related books, so it'd be quite cool to look into these and see how we go. Next up, another X-Force. Who's that? Is that Domino? Looks like Domino then. Issue number 7. This was out before Guardians of the Galaxy. You can see a little advertisement in the top corner. Out just before that. Another X-Force another X-Force issue, sorry.
Domino there being very lucky, dodging a lot of bullets. I like that. Next up, another X-Men, issue number 2. Storm is there again. That may be Psylocke. Rogue is there. A lot of female characters, that's cool. Good to see that on the cover. Issue number 2 of that. Next up, we're nearly done. Spider-Man 2099. When was this out? 3rd of January. Let's see. Originally worth 85 pence. Out in 1992, like you can see there in the top corner. Concluding the origin of Spider-Man 2099. I'm not sure what issue number this is. Can't quite see. 30th anniversary. No, can't see an issue number, but it must be the last one or something towards the end. That's cool. I like that a lot. I've never read anything Spider-Man related. I've got a friend who does, and he loves Spider-Man, and we'll see if he knows anything about that. Last up, Midnight Suns Unlimited, another first issue. It's got a Ghost Rider on the front. When was this out? 1st of April. It's worth £2.60 in the UK. Can't see any dates. All new stories featuring Ghost Rider, John Blaze, Darkhold, Night Stalkers, and Morbius. It's quite good. It feels quite thick, this book. That's cool. And then little thing on the back there. Out of This World Comics, at least 25% off. Nice, brilliant. Well, that's all 20 open there. Now let's go ahead and find out how much they're all worth. Okay, so we've unboxed all 20 issues now. We had quite a few first issues there, and the 2 last issues we looked at were very, very old. We had a 1992 Spider-Man, and I still can't find the year on this Midnight Suns issue, but it was out on the 1st of April at some point. Don't know when. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look online, see how much all of these are worth, and see how much this £17 mystery box of comics, how much it comes to and how much it's actually really worth, how much everything here is really worth. So I'm going to zoom it ahead now, I'm going to find everything out, and I will let you know in order, from cheapest to most expensive, and a total price at the end. And then we'll see how much it is in total. Okay, here we go. Right, okay, we're done. In total, I've estimated this whole stack, 20 issues, that I paid for £17, comes to around £97.69. So, if I was going to sell all of these, that would put me into a profit of £80.69, pretty much. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go through each one now to see what their values were, from lowest to biggest to highest, most expensive, and yeah, and that'll be it. So yeah, let's go through it all together. So first one, we've got Winter Soldier: The Bitter March Part 2. That came
to around, where are we? £1.60 altogether. So it's gone a bit down in value, but that's how much I could find it for. Next up, we've got Uncanny X-Force, which came to issue 13, by the way, which came to £2.75. Next, I'm not that surprised, Thor: The Dark World Prelude issue 2. I couldn't find it at a price on its own, but a lot of people were pricing them together, issue 1 and 2, so I've estimated this at around £3. Then we've got the all-new X-Factor issue 5. Where do we have that? That comes about £3 as well, the same as Thor: The Dark World issue 2. Next, we've got issue 31 of the all-new X-Men. Comes at around £3.20. Issue 3 of Concluding the Origin Spider-Man 2099. Where was that? That was only around £3.20. I was hoping that because it was an older issue that it would fetch a higher price, but no, it's just a normal issue, and yeah, only about £3.20. Then we've got Wolverine issue 7. This comes at about £3.25 altogether. Then we got X-Force issue 7. X-Force issue 7. This was out in 2014 and comes values now at about £3.50. Then we have another older issue, the first issue of Midnight Suns. This is probably the biggest book I've got in this pack so at the moment, and it has come to £4. So now we've got Shadowland. Shadowland issue 3 comes to around £4. Then this one, Infinity. Wolverine and the X-Men Annual issue 1. That was only about £4.35. Not that much. I thought it would be a lot more because it seems to be an annual issue, but that's how much it was. Originally priced at $5 in the US. Then we've got X-Men out in 2013, issue number 2. This was hard to find a direct price. It was anywhere between £2.25 and £9.95. So I've just rounded it, gone in the middle, gone about £5. Next up, we've got Original Sin issue 1, Thor and Loki: The 10th Realm. Comes to around £5. It's not bad. I think that's higher. In the US, this released for $3.99. Then we've got Dexter issue 2. This comes to £5.65, give or take. Then Thanos Rising issue 3. That's what we've got next, and that comes to £6.40 altogether. You can see the price is starting to get a bit higher. We've got 5 left. Okay, so we've got Amazing X-Men: The Beast Unleashed issue 3. Where are we? That comes to around £6.80. So again, that's gone up from its original value of $3.99. Then we've got Revolutionary War Alpha issue 1, £6.99. It's getting there. We're getting quite pricey now in terms for issues. Next up, Death of Wolverine with Deadpool and Captain America. That is, where are we? That comes to around £8. £8 altogether for that one. There were some other graded variants which come to a lot higher priced, but for this one you're looking at around £8. Cataclysm: The Ultimate's Last Stand issue 1. This came also to £8, but if you had the original without this red banner at the bottom, you would be looking easily at around £50. But this is what we've got. We've got the red banner, and that's it. And then the final one, the most valued issue I could find, X-Men Legacy number 1. I think it's related to the Legion series, and this has come in at about £10. But if you had this graded, There was an X-Men Legion version of this as well with the same art. If you had it graded, then you would be looking at around £80 for a graded version of this altogether. If it was in really good condition, and so that's it. That's the box unboxed. That was the Marvel collection there. 20 issues. I paid £16.95, and altogether I've estimated that it's actually worth £97.69. That's it. If you like this video, let me know. Put it down in the comments. If you have any information about these issues, also let me know as well. Subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends if they like unboxing and especially comics. And that's it from me. I've been Scott. I hope you've had a good time. I'll see you next week. Bye.